So, 31,017 BC, Lemuria is destroyed in war. Exact date is 31,017 BC. 27,603 BC, Atlantis is destroyed. For which? Okay, Lemuria is 31,017 BC, and Atlantis is 27,603 BC.
When you were given the dates before, you didn't do BC. You said that many years ago.
I'm adding BC. It was in my notes, I just didn't do it. I was very quick in running through my notes this morning.
You did mean BC.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I meant. So I apologize for not being more specific.
Okay.
Yes, I take full responsibility for that. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go into, the who's and the what's and how's and why they destroyed each other. But again, let's just kind of go to the cheat sheet here. Actually, let's not. Let's just do this. Let's do this. I'm going to... Actually, I'm doing pretty well here on time. So... let's talk about the races. Okay? Let's talk about the sea car. Alpha Draconis, the ancestral line of the reptilian races in our galaxy. The sea car themselves, according to legend, do not know exactly where their home system is either. That's how big the universe is, or the galaxies are. Okay, the universe. Okay, that's how big it is. According to the Andromedans, there are 100 billion galaxies known and mapped in the known universe. Now if we can get a 7-Eleven franchises in just one of those in each galaxy, we'd have it made, or a coffee shop, even better, legally addictive stimulants. Let's just do that. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to give you some things about each of the races, or several of the races anyway, okay, because I want to take a break in just a little bit, and I want to finish up. I want to take some questions, and then Mikey's going to do some sharing. Mike Russ. Okay, the sea car. An absolute amazing race. The oldest known reptilian race in our galaxy. They are, in fact, the only genetic line of their kind that is not extinct. Now, when we talk about that's extinct, they have found remnants of others that came after but were extinct. Most of the reptilian civilizations that we know of today, in Butes, Orion, Capella, the ones that are on the list here that I've given you. Okay? And I, in fact, will put the slide up so that the folks that buy the video will say, well, what the heck is he talking about? Okay, we'll put that up. Okay? And then we'll move it up. They are all genetic manipulated half-breeds of the original sea car race. Okay? Okay? So, just so that you understand that. They stand 18 to 25 feet tall and can weigh up to 2,500 pounds. They're like Tyrannosaurus rexes. They're monsters. Up to 2,500 pounds. They have black, leathery brown scaled bellies. They have multiple abdomens. They have whiskers along their chin and jawline. They had a mating claw and multiple tongues. I'm going to give you some very specific information.
Mating claw?
A mating claw.
What does that mean?
Honey, Robin, you need a mating claw. Well, we'll find somebody that's got a mating claw. And multiple tongues. Okay? They lay eggs. And what is called a battle hormone is used to accelerate the birthing process.
They're male and female?
Yes. They are a duality. This is why ancestral females did not participate in war. It's because if they did, there wouldn't be anybody there to help with the eggs. Okay? They also have to be there to secrete this hormone. Okay? I'm only sharing with you what I know about them, okay? I'm sure there's a lot of questions. Okay. Did not participate in war. Stronger young females were expected to defeat and kill older and weaker leaders in ritual combat. The Seeker race is ruled and managed by genetic lines, genetic lineage. And genetic lineage always follows the mother, because you always know who the mother is. You don't always know who the father is. Okay? So, you know, in that particular line, the gals have all the say. Ruled by a monarchy of a queen genetic lineage, they are one of the most powerful races in the galaxy. They have some of the greatest military might that has ever been seen in the galaxy. And most of the clan members are zealots and will do anything for the glory of their clans, of their lineage. They have been the chief enemy of all human races in this galaxy in past conflicts. Again, we're talking about hydrogen breathers versus oxygen breathers. They have 3 spinal columns. One spine is located ventrally near the stomach. The other 2 are located dorsally on the left and on the right of the Seeker's body. The spinal columns join near the dorsal of the geometric center at the extreme posterior of the trunk to form a long and very powerful tail. Inside of the hands or claws of the Seeker are jelly-like sacs that excrete various hormones and substances when the Seeker is aroused, either for sex or for battle. The primary purpose of these enzymes is to initiate encrusting of sperm. Okay. There is an amazing amount of life out there, and they look at us and they think we're beasts as well. Honestly. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about the Lyrans. Now, when I'm talking about the Lyrans, and then I'm going to talk about the human race as a whole, about some other things here. I've got some pretty good notes. I'm also talking about us, okay, and our ancestors, and all the ancestors of the ancient Lyran line, genetic line. Okay, now before I even get to that, I'm going to read the first sentence that I have on humans. The human race is unusual in having all of its members' race derive from one